Hello, everybody. Welcome to the finals of the Hedgehog Charity Challenge. Very unlikely that I'm sitting here. If you ask yourself why, just take a look at the semifinals video where I was basically dead. Today's opponent is Cato Fordham, a good player, nice guy. Know him from Dublin. He beat me there, so maybe today is my turn. Anyway, as always, if you like the content, please press the corresponding button. If you're interested in private lessons or one of my books, please contact me through my website. Okay, here we go. Should start any minute. Ian Hedges, the organizer, is also watching, so big thanks to him. Great event, big success, and I believe there will be follow-ups. So you really should join one of these. I certainly will do so again at some point. So condition 17 points. So that is now the longest match I ever commentated. So let's see how that goes. I mean, of course, we don't know how long this will be. By the way, double fours, great shot. I guess just makes a point. He dances, standard initial cube for sure. Whether he should take, I don't know. I mean, he's got the 4 point. Okay, he decides to quickly drop. I don't fault him for that. Double aces. Makes the 4. Five, 3. Certainly not going to make the 3 point. I think standard is just to hit and try to keep him from anchoring. So he hits back and 3, 6. Now I should go for my own anchor. Maybe it looks a bit risky, but I really don't want to disconnect my back checkers and I want to get off the ace point. So I'll just do this. I have him outboarded. He cannot do everything at once. I just hate to play to the 16 when I have 2 checkers back sitting on the ace. Not that that is never correct. So he wrote a really bad number here, probably just hitting 2 checkers to disconnect my checker on the bar point. So I'm quite happy that he's not contemplating the double hit, but now he sees it. No, I mean, he doesn't see it yet. I mean, he should hit 2 checkers. Yes, now he sees it, and probably once he sees the merits, he will do it. Fortunately for me. But I was able to hit back. I guess there's nothing else but hitting on the 4 here. I mean, he should keep the initiative. Otherwise, I have all options. I think it's natural to hit on the 4. Yeah, he does it. Well done. So I will hit back. And he dances. So that's interesting. I mean, I only have 8 checkers in the zone, 3 back checkers. Could be a cube already. Okay, I attack him on the 5. Most of the time, he will just anchor. Just the 4 point mate. It looks a bit too early. He's got some structure. I don't know, I will roll. Not sure about that though. So I could just make a running move now that would look like this, stabilize the position, or I could try to take advantage of his blots and play offense. It really feels like not doing anything makes it too easy for him just to make an anchor, and he will be doing fine. So I think I'm gonna go for the aggressive play. So that didn't work out. And now I have to play a bit more defense, make the anchor. I think hitting two checkers here doesn't make much sense. I have the anchor. You should just, yeah, that's the play, I guess. I mean, what's the plan? I mean, before with the 5-2, the double hit, the plan was just to buy yourself time, isolate the checker on the bar point. But here, I don't see the point of this play, to be honest. Now maybe I can see it, but it's still bad, I think. Especially with so many back checkers, you should try to play purely, and yeah. Now he has to cover, now he's the deuce point. Yeah. I mean, he's doing okay because I danced, which was not too likely. So another very good roll by him. So now do I need two anchors? Frankly, I think I don't, especially since I don't have a good ace to play. Yeah, he should also run. So this is not a bad game. But this is a bit awkward. I could run out all the way. This also looks fine. And just moving the back checkers, lots of hits. Doesn't feel right to me, so we'll just play this. First idea, either make the bar point or hit. I don't know, why should he break the 20 here? Make the bar look solid. Only indirect. Or hitting. So he takes his time in the beginning of the match, which is probably a good idea to warm up. And he's ahead in the race, so I can understand that he wants to leave the anchor, but feels a bit early to me. So now I can play something like this, duplicate fives and threes, be a bit more aggressive. Yeah, why not? Hope that's not an overplay. Okay, he dances and I can cover, so that's good news. Where do I play this checker? Probably to here. To 5. Yeah, he has to step out. Double deuces is a miss. It's actually a terrible roll. because I cannot move the checker from the 16. So how do I play it? That's not clear. Maybe just make the deuce point. Great contact. Or like this. I mean, I don't want to give him aces as well. Maybe that's a bit better. Yeah, maybe you should make the 9 point. I think there's no real reason not to do so, to be honest. This looks really bad. Yep, that's the natural play. I dance. Maybe. Can he cube this? Now he wishes he had cubed, I guess. After double sixes. No, I really need a joker. Okay, here's the joker. Oh, now I'm doing fine again. Double three. Good number because I don't want to play a back game here. I guess I will just upgrade my anchor. Six, four, slot the three, seems natural here. I mean, I can also bring two checkers down to avoid double aces. Not a big deal. I really want to make my board quickly. So that's a non-roll for one. Oops, this is not right. Yeah, we'll get into some trouble soon here, leaving the points. Okay, this looks bad. I mean, he should clear his midpoint. That's the problem point. And probably we will get to a cube. Oh, I hate this. I mean, I like it. Good for me. But as a strategy, but yeah, who knows? Double five. So now, I mean, I understand him that he wants to avoid this high contact situation, but I think he did well to clear the mid. So if he cubes, this is certainly an easy take. Enough contact. Bad numbers on sixes. Now he can clear, unfortunately. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Certainly he will cube me now. Feels like there is not enough contact here. Race value is very small. Clears the point. Also, I have to run next time. So I feel this is not enough contact. For 3, 2 down, never split against an early double fives. Another great shot by him. Five, 4. I really want to make my 9-point here against the 3 anchor. So I will just do that. Another joker. So this is strange. He should just run out. I mean, if he makes this, I have a fighting chance, but probably it's just double checking. It's not a bad idea as long as you make the better move in the end. This is certainly a cube. He has some problems clearing the points. A bit reluctant to drop this. 17 pips. But yeah, I mean, he has escaped a nice priming structure. Not really any short leaving numbers, so I will let this one go as well. Yeah, maybe split to the bar. That's an overplay, I can tell you that. So now normally I would just make my 5-point, but now it's probably not the right idea. Now at least he gave a problem to me. I think with the points slotted, now I get the returns. If I do nothing, I mean, if I make the 5, he has 6s, aces. I think that's not the right idea, so I have to hit now. Forced me to do that at least, but still don't like his play. Okay, 4-3 doesn't do anything, unfortunately. So do I really want to strip my midpoint here? Probably not. So I will just play this. Not great, of course. So now he should cover his 5-point. Yep. So his play actually worked out fine. Has a nice structure here. No, I don't like it. Yeah, just checking. Plays a bit mochi style, looking at the second best option always, which is, as I said, not a bad idea probably. So now we are in a bad holding game. I really don't like these, but what can you do? 17 pips. So that's he will cube at some point. Well, he can even cube now. However, a standard strategy is to cube when you have 4 or less checkers on the midpoint, simply because then you have more market losers. So this is, yeah, anyhow, he will probably get to that point. And yeah, he lost his market. So worked out well again for him. Yeah, even better. So boring holding game turned into a close to hopeless holding game. Yeah, so I'm not going to leave a shot, so I may as well slot. Yeah, so just make my inner board points. Okay, he could have considered clearing the 8. I mean, he will consider it now. This is also possible. But probably he should clear the point. No immediate shots. Okay, a bar point. And the deuce and hope for the best. Okay. Nothing happening just yet. Keep my 6 prime, of course. And here we go. The third double fourth pretty much seals it. I mean, you could still roll 6-2, of course. Never know. 6-5 is good. Of course, I will stick around. Another double fourth, but this time doesn't roll it. Still hanging around. Gammon danger. Very small. Winning chances also very small. So yeah, I think I should stick around. So of course I'm in danger of losing a gammon, but there were enough bad numbers for him, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. So as usual in this competition, I'm off to a rocky start, at least in the recent matches, I believe. Okay. I think hitting is bad. And this looks bad. Don't want to have that anchor. Also, I personally would go to the bar. I mean, this, I don't like it. 5-4, do I need the anchor? Not really at this point. And I guess I bring the checker around the corner. Don't see anything else. One. So interesting. I'm certainly going to hit him. Question is whether I really want to make my deuce point here. But if I play, I mean this looks solid actually. Very few returns. I'm ahead in the race. I kind of like this actually. Yeah, I will do that. So that hits. With the 6, I guess I got to step out. So is this a cube? Probably not. I can make the 4 point. So this is not great either. To me, it looks like I got to hit twice. I mean, this really looks too passive. This also doesn't look nice. We have some checkers in the zone. He just hits me, enters. I mean, I'm ahead in the race, so why not play to it? I think I still like this better. Double hit would have worked, seems. I think might be too big. On the other hand, he's down in the race. So he's reluctant to make a racing move. Can understand that. I think this is too big because it doesn't duplicate anything, so that's okay. So now I really want to hit to reduce the covers. And 6-3 is a cover at least. Double aces. Guess he's making the prime. Gotta get my back checker moving here. 5-1. Yeah, I have to step up, and the 5 plays itself. Yeah, just run out. Why not? Ah, okay, you can make the right. But then that's without hitting. No, I would hit. Okay, he makes the prime. Now I can also work on my prime. I thought hitting was clear, but maybe not. I mean, he has the stronger board. 2 checkers behind that structure. That's pretty good, actually. 6-4 is terrible, so I don't want to leave shots. Don't want to give him the aces. So this, I mean, I have to leave some, and this is also horrible. So, yeah, but I think I have to play like this. I mean, he cannot keep his midpoint forever. Guess he's got to give it up now. Blitzing is the wrong idea, I can tell you. I would be really happy if he plays this, because basically he's hitting me on, I mean, my checker is sitting on the worst possible spot, and so he's hitting me there. So I would really welcome that to be hit there. Doesn't do me the favor. No surprises here. So guess 2 down. Hope he cannot make the prime. That was futile. So now it's interesting because I counter prime. I guess I have to take this. He has immediate bad numbers like 5, 4. I can roll small. He can crunch. Feels like a take to me. Especially with the score. He should cube, I think, because a 6 essentially wins it. So I'm really glad that I get another roll here. And now, sure, since it didn't cube it before, and this is probably not a cube anymore. And yeah, he has to break the prime, which is nice. I mean, this would be, I think, the normal place to hit. You can see what can happen. So this is really bad. I can give him 5, so 4, nothing's duplicated. So now I'm officially in pass territory. Okay, let's give it up and move on. Maybe some tea will help. Not really. He's continuing to roll it, to roll jokers. I think with my 5-point mate, he really should go for the anchor. So this should be top priority. Make the 5. Make the anchor now. We get pretty good counterplay, as you can see. 5-3 again. Do I want to run out? Maybe duplicating 3s all over. The other plays don't look too attractive, so I will just come out. So he misses. Probably will slot the bar here. Yeah, he has to leave something anyway. So can I roll a 6? Nope. So 4 here. Do I have to play this? The disadvantage is if he doesn't roll a 6, then he can attack me. I'm not too happy about it. I could also play like this, but if he rolls a 6 here, I don't know, usually you do step up, do you? Okay, I will step up. Not sure about this one. Yeah, this is the problem, right? I guess with the blot on the 11, this is just too much. to take tons of gammons. So I will just drop again. Maybe I was too afraid with this, and the step up was a bit too risky. Who knows? So he's taking, he's pausing. No, not really. Other good opening for him. Already made his anchor. While I'm still struggling, I don't want to move the checker on the bar, so I will just leave it there. I need a good anchor here, so I have to fight for it. I think he should just hit. Yeah, why not bring the checker down? Fewer returns. Wondering. I think this gives me too many options. Fives are good, sixes are good, so why not hit and bring down? Everything under control. Looks very natural to me, this play. Strange, but at least I like this. I get my anchor. Again, he's in a comfortable spot because way ahead in the race, back checker is released. So, be it. But there's plenty of contact, of course, so nowhere near a cube. Has to improve first. And there is a shot, I believe. Maybe 8-2. This is two more numbers, but it's more constructive. So I would have missed anyway. Maybe slot the deuce here. Yeah, why not? Build the board. No direct covers though. So should I really step up and reduce contact? Probably not. I will make my board strong. That makes the deuce. Only play. Is there another play? No, he cannot. I mean, he cannot volunteer. Oh, he can, but he shouldn't. With my board. 4-1. Terrible roll because I have to leave a shot, but cannot break my board, of course. So easy play. So this is how it goes. A dance, so another pass by me. Not putting up a fight here, unfortunately, so far, but I think, how can I take this? Even at the score. I mean, do I really have to go crazy here and start taking stuff like that? I mean, with the strong board, it's and the open 4-point is, of course, really tempting. I lose tons of gammons, yes. But I mean, what can you roll? Some bad numbers, but then, I mean, it doesn't feel like the right spot to go crazy. I don't even have an anchor, so I will just pass again. Long match, but maybe I'm too passive. Oh, would be nice to win a game for a change. So he continues his good opening. Rolling. Do I really want to step up? Bit ahead in the race. Threatening to prime me, so maybe I should do that. Okay, blocks my sixes, of course. Yeah. 6-3. There you can see the result. Cannot escape. But at least I can make my bar point. Again, interesting. I think the 9-point is pretty strong, but maybe he feels enabled by me not hitting anything. Maybe that was good. Didn't really pay attention. Now he can just point on me. Perfect. And again, I'm in a lot of trouble. So at what point am I supposed to start taking? So that's really interesting. Maybe here. Who knows? I mean, he's not doubling, so I'm glad about that. So at least don't have that decision. Okay, how am I supposed to play it? I'm down in the race. I think I gotta hit him here. I mean, 8-6, being down in the race looks totally harmless. I mean, I can enter here and hit him here, but then even sixes hit fives, aces, so that's too risky. So that would be the quiet play, but it's only 9 pips. Maybe that's the best option right now. It's just the problem is, yes, I would like to hit him, but what does that get me? Fours hit, fives anchor. So really, I don't know. I think I will just play passively. You cannot do everything. Down 9 pips. Nice thinking about cubing. Feels at some point I need to make a stand. Yes, of course, big advantage. He also has bad numbers like 3-2 or something. So here I finally see some counterplay, and I'm, to be honest, I'm sick and tired of passing. So I think with the score and everything, I will make a stand here and see how it goes. Yeah, and slot the bar. So now I have my chance to roll a 5 and hit something. That would be great. Boom. Nope, wrong 5. At least he's not able to make a prime. 6-4, so counterplay, it's finally there. He played that very fast. He could have considered hitting, actually. I don't know. I couldn't think about it. 5, 4, still down in the race. Now it's close to even. He's stuck with his back checkers. A little bit stuck at least. So advantage to me. Can I cube this? No. Even at the score. He plays it that way. Not sure what to think about this play, but still have to roll. 5, 4. Just make the deuce, I guess. What else? Yeah. So now I better hit him. Ooh, pretty much the worst because it neither hits nor does it gain me any pips. So just make 2 crossovers, I guess. Is there anything else? Maybe this looks a bit more natural in case he stays. So now we have a pure race where I'm the underdog, but it's not desperate. Getting worse, however. Yeah. Well, at least. Okay. So I was already showing signs of frustration. Nope. Double fours. So some outside chance here still. But I need a big number. Of course. Okay. 2 off at least. So that is probably the end. But don't roll something extraordinary. I don't. And that's officially this game. So now at that score, I guess I really have to pick my spots, cube aggressively if I ever get into a decent position. No, the openings just went pretty much one way so far, which is nothing special, of course. Happens. Okay, should point on me. Probably bring a checker down. Yeah. Surprised that he doesn't point on me, or maybe he will. He doesn't. It's good news. Does it make sense to leave any blots there? I mean, I could make the 10. I could make the 3, but I could also just use my racing advantage. 3 looks nice. What happens if he hits me with the deuce? The deuces are not duplicated, so that argues against it. Yeah, so I will just make the racing move. So now he attacks me. And again, I guess I make the 3. The most flexible play. So I feel like at this score, how bad can it be to cube this? I mean, if I hit him, head in the race. So I'm the favorite. I have some market losers, not many, I guess. But yeah, being down this much, I prefer to just chip it. So 3s are good. Double 5, some market losers. 1, 2. I don't want him to anchor on the ace, so I guess I will hit. Also want to increase my gammon chances. He has a blood, so even if he hits me back, not much harm done. So that's going to be the play. Okay, this is not a cover. A pretty bad roll because really inflexible. So the 6 is probably here. That makes a 5 not too difficult. 13, 8 gives even more numbers and more blots. So I think I will just play like this. So holding game 4, way up in the race. So question is, when do I volunteer? No question, because I don't need to. And I will just clear my points. There's even a very remote gammon chance if I start rolling doublets like crazy. With all his outfield checkers. So I will take checkers off for the outside chance of winning a gammon. I know this leaves double 6, but I think it's a good trade-off. So with 4, I cannot take off. Yeah. Again, I cannot take off with the 4. So standard play would be this. Because if I take off, then it's 6-3, 6-4, 6, no, 6-3 not, 6-4, 6-5. I think too many numbers, so I have to clear the point, I suppose. And I think he should have run out. I mean, he's wasting pips in the race against a rare gammon, admittedly. So now he definitely should run. And let's see, a big doublet. Of course, I can also roll. Oh, big doublet. So now, maybe, I mean, probably, I certainly need another one. There's the other one. So maybe, okay, that was a great roll. So now I need a third one. Wow. And here it is. So yeah, that was unexpected. So the wasting of pips actually got punished by an incredibly series of doublets. So now we are a bit 5 minutes after this game. He's asking, sure, why not? So he can pause. He knows how to do it. Yeah, so let's concentrate again. No need to make the anchor here. Hit. I think that's an overplay. He should just anchor. Yeah, he will anchor. I'm pretty sure. Yes, he's the underdog. But going crazy doesn't make him the favorite. So do I really want to hit here? He has the anchor, all the returns. I'm way up in the race, am I? So this would be the natural play if you just play a racing game. Also, what I don't like about the hit, can show you, let's say he enters without hitting with a 3-1. So all of a sudden he has a goalkeeper back. So I really don't like hitting here. I will just play safe and try to win this race. Yeah, so that happened, but that would, I mean, what happened doesn't matter anyway. So of course, no, I definitely don't hit, and it just makes the point. Was a good number, actually. Still ahead in the race, so no cube for him, of course. And he should just bring the checker around the corner. And what should I do? This is pretty bad. Do I really want to step up here? I don't have an ace, so I could do this. Can also do this, but then he covers with fives. And so I really don't like the stepping up into the action here. I mean, I would step up to the 21 maybe, but without any aces to play. I just do it like this. Another double threes. Certainly makes the bar. And closes the door. So now I have to do something. Duplicate uses. He's probably not going to hit, so I guess that's the play. Can think about cubing. But I'm ahead in the race, so I'm... So another good shot by him. So he doesn't know how to pause. Don't ask me, because I also don't know. He should figure it out. 5-2, not great. Really would have liked to hit something. Could have cubed here, I think. Again, I feel relieved that he doesn't cube me, because he's got the prime. He's on roll. And if I don't perform now, he even has blitzing opportunities. So this is also an option. So I definitely have to hit something if I want to take this, which is not the case. So that's just, game is lost, I suppose. Can even play on for the gammon, maybe, but I bet he won't, so I think he will cube. No, that was a good decision, I think, and I don't like it. So I thought not because I thought he would cube, not because I think he's by any means a bad player, but as I figured out, or as I think the player population doesn't. Oh, so he didn't think, he didn't play on, he didn't think. So I take everything back now. I'm super confused. So now it's a super easy play on. So he thought it wasn't good enough before. I mean, so I will drop this. So forget about what I said. So now he has to. I mean, how do you pass this? Maybe Ian can help. Match has been paused. Great. So he figured it out. So we'll be back in 5 minutes, or I will pause the video here. Okay, he's ready. So let's continue. Okay, 3, 4. 5, 2, hit and makes the 11. Double fours. I don't want to. I want to play this. I mean, I can play like this with lots of contact. I can also make the 9 step up. That looks structurally, it looks a bit better. Racing deficit is not that big. Or I could just make that. This looks strange. Machine sometimes likes this. So maybe play a bit more ambitious. I don't know. I'm going for contact here. At least I'm happy that I didn't step up to the 5. Not that I'm in great shape now. 5-2 is not great. Guess I gotta play like this. Yeah, he's thinking about cubing far ahead in the race, but guess he should escape with his back checker first, which he does. Question is now, if I play like this, does that make any sense? Down 10 pips. But really, what am I doing there? Sitting back. So maybe it's this. Gives me some short equity even. And that looks fine. Okay, 6-3. So I guess I have to convert this into a bad race for lack of decent option. 7 pips is manageable. Now it's 9, so easy take if he cubes. These are not the position types that you want when trailing in a match, but you just cannot choose. 9 pips. I mean, easy take. So I'm not really worried about my decision. I think it's borderline. I would have waited as well with the lead maybe, and the bit of contact that is left. He's not going to leave a shot. I mean, I should pretend for now that it's played like a race. Still can make the inside points. For example, now 9 pips and contact, still easy take. He cubes. Yeah, maybe you should cube this. Market losers. All the numbers that clear plus a small number by me. So I think I would have cubed this. Not that it's a big deal. Okay, I will leave one checker outside because I don't want to be the first one who leaves a shot, I guess. Okay, that seals it. Glad he didn't cube, so whatever. Drop. Okay. And the match gets closer to the finish line, so I have to do something soon here. Question is what? So I don't like hitting on the ace here. I have the stronger board. Maybe that's the kind of play you want to do now with all his builders, tempo play. Also feel like I want to make something happening, so I'm usually you don't do this, but with the 4-point mate, I'm not doing it often enough, so I try to force myself to be a bit more aggressive. It's just personal tendency. So go against your biases. Sorry. Six, five. I'm really tempted now that I started it to continue the blitz. So something like this. He dances, I can cube. And just running around the corner, not even ahead in the race, just seems too weak. So I will go down that road now. Didn't work out, unfortunately. And yeah, for lack of alternatives now the position really has degraded. So, but I have a chance to send the second checker back now. Twos, threes, fours. Here we go. I guess for now, make the anchor. And there is more. There are more shots coming. This time I do miss. I certainly want to be more flexible here. Put some pressure on him, maybe. So I guess just the point and hope hope to get missed. This looks, yeah, that's also an option, but this looks pretty loose for my taste. Yeah, can understand it, didn't work out. So I'm prepared to cube if he rolls something bad, even if he rolls something okay. Because this is a position I can win some games. I think this was a mistake. So this makes the cube easier because now I have direct hits. If he plays 6-2, yeah, I mean at that score. Last time it worked. Not that this is a good argument, but I'm ahead in the race. I have certainly the hit and dance sequences that a market losers take is clear. So there's also the outside chance that he wants to play it safe and just passes. So that it just happened. which is good for me, of course. 1 point, one less to go. So now standard actually is to make the 20. So will, yeah. Five, 3 makes the 5. Nothing else. Okay, that's a hit. Unfortunately, 2s and 4s return. 5, 6 doesn't, so I'll just jump into the outfield, create contact. Maybe put some pressure. So he should just play safe, I guess. No point in hitting. Make the 14, 13, 7. And again, he's in a very comfortable spot. Holding game with a big race lead. Always nice, especially at the score. But I just couldn't prevent him from doing so. So I better come in on a lower point. That's not low enough. Probably I can take this. Although it's a holding game with the bar point made 31 pips. My take point is not especially low. The checker on the 22 does nothing. He's 6 away, so I guess this, even at the score, I better drop it. So he's now 5 away. Oops. And I'm 6 away. So now I'm certainly taking really aggressively, but that was just a bad spot to take. I think so. He continues hitting and winning the opening exchange. I think I got a hit back here. Yeah, looks fine. Making the 4 point. Okay, this is clear. Making the 4 point here. No, just put the second checker. The checker on the bar. He's gonna split. Yeah, he should split. That's really bad. He is ahead in the race. This is also an overplay. I mean, my blitzing position is not that strong. Well played by him. Even though, of course, with this roll, I think I have to blitz. I cannot just, I mean, it's just too harmless, I think, to make the 4 point here and give him all options. So I will try to stay aggressive. He dances. So at this score, easy decision, his problem. Cube. So yeah, easy take at normal score. But of course, one can see gammon losses, even the small numbers like 2-1, 3-1 that don't cover, make the 5. So this probably was fine. So 10 away, 5 away. Okay. Really would have liked to hit this. What am I supposed to do here? Don't want to give him too many hit and covers, maybe a counter slot. Play this, and this looks just too harmless. If I slot, bringing the checker down, that gives 3. I mean, that gives too many hidden covers. I don't know. I'll slot here. So I haven't looked at the time. I have 11.5 minutes. That should be good. Yeah, probably the correct move. Or something like this. At least I get to make the 5. And again, he has escaped. That's a bit frustrating because now we are struggling again down in the race, still having a back checker, all that stuff. But yeah, really no way to avoid it. A bit early at the score, and now if I don't roll great, I think I will be in passing territory. I'm not sure why he doesn't make the 4-point. So I'm down 20 pips. Yeah, of course I'm incentivized to take. Yeah, that looks like the natural. So if he plays like this and I don't roll a joker, I'll drop for sure. So that's not a joker. Just my winning chances are not there. I think they are below 20%, plus some gammons that I lose. Nope. I'll drop this. And yeah, and I was really prepared to take a lot, but this was exactly the position type. We just cannot do it, I think. So again, we are in aggressive mode, and you have noticed that he's passing quite a bit. So even here, 10 away, 4 away. Can I cube this? I can, but I mean this take is too obvious. Even if this would be a small technical double, so now I missed my market, but still, I mean, I think I saw some bad passes, or at least one bad pass. So I really wanted him to give him the opportunity to make a mistake. So now I will cube. Okay, that was fine, of course. 9 away, 4 away. And standard plays to bring the checker down. I don't know whether the score makes a difference here. I mean, hit and down. Not that it's a big difference. Yeah, poured myself some coffee, so I'm back. So bad shot, but of course, almost everything hits. And can I roll something here? So this is again hitting where I don't want to hit. Now he can make the 5 if he wants to. So, and I have some good numbers here. Or you can just hit. So yeah, finally I get that blot out of the way. Great. So 5-3 doesn't anchor, actually doesn't do anything. So initial reaction, just make an inner board point. 6-1. Yeah, so 13-6 looks awful, but yeah, maybe you can make the bar or hit. Problem is I have so many returns, but this It's really bad structurally. Unpleasant situation. So I hit on the 5. Okay, now he finally gets some structure with a doublet from the roof. Interested how he plays it. Should make his 4-point, I think. Hitting 2, 3. I don't like it. Get some structure. Yeah, that looks much better. Even I would make the 4 and hit loose on the 5, I guess. Or maybe that's just, I mean, I'm not really thinking about this play because that is, of course, a waste of my mental energy. It feels pretty good. Yeah, or like this. That this could get messy. Okay. I mean, so many options here, so I have to continue hitting him just to keep him from making his 5-point. So this can become a long game. I hate these when I really just want to make a decent anchor. By decent I mean an advanced anchor, of course. So now he has another chance to make the 5s. He certainly should hit. Hey, this looks like an over, but 6 to 5, I would keep the structure. Yeah, 39, that looks good. So I need a 5 now. Spending quite a bit of time here. So this is an overplay, giving up his structure. Pretty bad, I think, actually. So, of course, no cube inside. How can he give? No, he cannot give up the 20, right? So I have to hit something first, I think. So again, I hit him here just to keep him from making the 20. And am I yeah, why not hit everything here? Don't quite see the reason not to. Now I'm ahead 35 pips in the race. Not very racy, the position. So though, no. Damn it, probably at some point I will cube this. He's shown some conservative cube play. So here I'm completely at a loss, like almost everybody else. It feels good to make the 4-point. Certainly puts pressure. I mean, I have complete control here. I can do this. I mean, what on earth am I supposed to do here? Or maybe this. Bar point would be nice. So I won't think too much about it because anyway, the only thing I really know is thinking a lot probably doesn't increase the likelihood of finding the correct play here. So again, not thinking about cubing simply because take is too easy. So now I have an outfield outpost. That's one step. Now probably. Yeah, that's the advantage of me having the. So let me think about this. Maybe, yeah, how bad can it be to have an anchor? I mean, the advantage of me having the stronger board, so he plays cautiously. Just like I don't feel that he's ever gonna pass this for now. I think he shouldn't. But maybe at some point, just cubing here. I mean, it's a complicated game, so let's think about this aspect. So I'm sure to play a complicated game on a higher cube level. And now he has a bad checker on the deuce. Also, I mean, anything can happen here. He may he doesn't maybe he doesn't like his position. So I will cube here because now of his weakness, I won't hit that checker ever on the two because that's really. So now he takes. I certainly want to make my 8 point, I think, and get some outfield coverage. 8 point is really nice. Not scared about leaving blots, of course. So he took, by the way, good decision, guess. But I don't mind my cube, really. Who knows what's going on in this position? Just stepping out seems to be the play. Well, he's rolling pretty well now that I cubed him. Yeah, I wouldn't make the deuce. I like his play. No, actually, I would probably hit his blot on the deuce before. Where he didn't have any threats. I would just have left it there. Not that I have a chance for now to do so. Okay, this can't be bad. Just see how I play it. I cannot hit anything. That's the bad part, but still, I guess he's under some pressure, at least I hope. So this is, I mean, I cannot hit anything, so I guess that's the play then. Just double check. 5-3, so he misses me. And so what that does is he has to play a bit defense now. Of course, his position greatly improved after the cube. I really need to get my back checkers moving. I think this is too big, too many options for me. Yeah, threes are duplicated. So I guess I will hit him. Don't see anything else. And just play the checker around the corner. Yeah, that was lucky for him. Need to enter on the 4. Or with double aces, for that matter. Or he doesn't hit me. Ha! Yeah, that was a genius move by him. Because I mean, I don't think it was correct, but yeah, it worked out super well for him. So yeah, still, is that the play? Just double checking. 1 for sure, 2 for sure, 3 for sure, 4 for sure. Okay, so Yeah, he continues to roll well. I have to admit, maybe another double fours. Okay. That is not what I wanted, of course. I can even lose a gammon, of course. Then it would be over and we would have our champion. There's the double aces, at least some teeth in my board. Wow. He really wants to finish me off here. Can't blame him. Yeah, need a three, and I need it quickly. There's the three. And that's the wrong three. Okay, cover, and this. 5-1, that looks, I mean, if it doesn't clear the, no, that looks definitely like a shot. 9s and 11s, 10 is a miss. That's easy to see. So splitting just gets me gammoned, so I'm not gonna do it. He should at least think about cubing at some point. Okay. For example, now I'm a bit surprised here that he just insta rolled because he doesn't win many gammons. Now actually on to looks a bit weird his position. So maybe now I'm even take territory. My take point is so super low. So let's see what he does. Still not considering cubing, which is super strange because this gives me only a chance. I can roll double sixes or something. You cannot win a gammon. Is he? I mean, this is really strange. I will just continue rolling. Maybe I get back into the game. Who knows? Yeah. One checker off. Still not doubling, so now I get the doublet. So maybe chances are increasing. But I get just one big doublet. I mean, since he lets me we get all these rolls. So now he's thinking about cubing, unfortunately. And with 9 checkers against 5, I would have passed. So doublet, doublet. So question is, when will he cube me out? So like this, I have double 4. So better if he gives me another roll, which I doubt I wanted to say, but just cannot get it. The doublet that would make it a bit interesting. So yeah. So something you should learn from this: don't give your opponent that many free rolls. Not a good idea. It's also like probably it's a big tournament final. Certainly a psychological aspect to it. So I want to play for contact here. I have the stronger board, and the score favors more aggressive moves. Here, I guess I still can go for the aggressive move here. Making the bar looks kind of weak. I mean, the standard would be something like this. I'm ahead in the race. You can hit me. You can run. Maybe this is a total overplay, but I feel, I mean, I want to get into gammonish spots, but here he can point on me. Yeah, maybe. It just feels better for the score. Great contact. And now, with some blots to pick up, if I hit him and he rolls badly, I lose my market. So at this score, I think I can just cube here. Not really worried about anything. At the score, I mean. Yeah, he's got a hit. I can hit back. He anchors, so that's great for him at the score. Guess I gotta anchor. I have to anchor too. For now, I'm far ahead in the race, so that anchor has to go pretty soon. So 6 is here, slotting the 4 with all his blots. Looks like a cool play. The other, bringing the checker down, looks harmless, so I'll just slot here. If he hits me, I have returns. I'm not really overly concerned. Okay, I should be maybe if I'm not able to enter. So yeah, maybe an overplay, but just going for the 4 point here. Seem to have some merit. Okay, one checker in. Good news. And in the meantime, I lost my racing lead, of course. And I'm behind the prime. So that dancing session really. Okay, race even, 5-6. I mean, I have to run. If he hits me, so be it. Yeah, doesn't turn out great, all this. So, of course, I won't say after the semifinal, I won't say this is probably it. I mean, my winning chances are again somewhere below 5% winning the match, that is. However, certainly not giving up. No need to. Have some contact here. So this is a pretty normal position that you can still turn around. 4-2, I cannot run. I think I have to make my board as quickly as possible. Another great shot by him. Make the bar, make the 9, run home, I guess. Yeah, perfect. Well done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that it? Yeah. 5-2 clears point, I suppose. He's far ahead in the race. Yep. Okay. He could have cleared. Not sure. I mean, he can clear now. And I break my board, which is not good, of course. Yeah, why not? Make the point, be happy about it. Ah, really? Okay. I mean, these are luxury problems, I would call them. So 6-5. Does it have merits to hang around with the other checker? I mean, it also doesn't hurt, so I would do it. Okay, yeah, if he just clears, I mean, I'm 1 double sixes away from turning around this race. So that would have been an argument for just running with both. I think this is too passive. But I'm not getting the double sixes. Since he didn't hit me now. Okay, another mediocre racing number, I would call it. I guess I should stay back. I mean, otherwise, yeah, really doesn't matter much. So, what are my best chances here? If I run, so he points on me, that's it. I also don't get any direct hits, so this looks really bad. So here I at least can see 6-1, 6-3, some outside racing chances. So I think this must be better. Okay, finally a bit higher number. So racing chances, not great, of course. And now it's almost done. I still say almost, but okay, so yep. Okay, so time to say thank you. Congrats, Cato, for winning the tournament. And just getting this to an end. And also, again, thank you, Ian, for organizing this great tournament. I wanted to win it, wasn't meant to be. But still, great experience. And I think sooner or later, I'll be back. Yeah, let's just do a quick analysis and let's have a look. Okay, I really can't complain about my performance. Got a bit unlucky, unfortunately, but I mean, so be it. In the semis, I got super lucky, and yeah, overall, I think I can't remember having played the match over 2.5, so that is a string of good matches. Rather unusual. I'm pretty sure I didn't play any over 3. So tournament average should be in the low twos. That's, of course, exactly where I would like to be. So no complaints there. So we are approaching the 2-hour mark. So we'll just have a quick look at the cubes and at my blunders. And if I see something extraordinary, then I will maybe bring it up. So this is just standard double pass. So well done by him. Next game. Okay, I missed the cube. Yeah, I think I was thinking about the cube, but the ticks seem to be so easy. So I don't mind this decision. Any blunder by me here? Not really. So this was a big pass. Not enough contact. Okey-doke, and let's go to this. Yeah, I really hate to take these. This is of course not an argument. I know when the 5-point is made, it's a slam dunk pass, and it just looked so flexible. Bad in the race. My front structure is good, so yeah, I should really grit my teeth and take these. Too bad. What can I say? Because sorry, I have made mistakes in similar positions, and yeah, when the 5-point is open and some contact left and all that stuff. So here, yeah, that was too early. I told you during the match that the standard is to wait until you have 4 checkers or less on the midpoint, because then you threaten to clear it with all your doublets, except for double aces. So that's the point where you should cube. Yeah, small mistake. Okay, what else? Missed cubes here. Yeah, I don't know whether I said it, but I think I felt happy that didn't get cubed here and here. Yeah, I mentioned this one, I remember. So any 6 kills me, and even if he doesn't roll a 6, it's still okay for him. Yeah, and that's the problem. Very typical. You don't cube where it's this very clear cube, then your position gets a bit worse, but it's still a big cube. And then, of course, you make the follow-up mistake of not cubing. So I was pretty sure that he wouldn't cube me here, but you didn't. So okay, here we have a blunder. Yeah, the stepping up. Yeah, should stop doing this. This was just too much. Yeah, a bit annoyed about this mistake, because this is also a type of mistake that I frequently do, stepping up too aggressively, and here with the diversification of numbers and all that stuff going on. So this is a bit annoying. It seems like I have to make some mistakes like 20 times before I get it, but okay. So be it. Of course, big pass, and he could have taken a roll really hard to get back into the game for me in so many gammons, but he didn't. So next one, another 7-4. Is this a big deal? I didn't think so. Yeah, probably go for the. I mean, not many checkers in the zone, so you probably just go for the best points and play not the point that you really want to make. Okay, get it. And this, yeah, I think I was already like, when do I want to make a stand? I'm glad I didn't do it here. Just not enough wins and too many gammons. So, decent pass. Okay, I did something bad. Again, a stepping up mistake. So you can see my bias now. It's obvious, really, and it's on my list. Yeah, what did I do? That just unstack and play with builders. So here, yeah, this mistake, I don't mind that much, because it's really tough to do this when everything is good. But on the other hand, I mean, I write it myself. When you're with the back to the wall, just you need to look for bad numbers for your opponent. If he rolls well, it's over anyway. And I should have just listened to my advice. And that was my first idea, actually, I think, to just be aggressive when with the back to the wall. And you can see the only way I could have taken the cube, and there we get to a bad take. But it's not a super bad take, so I don't fault myself at all. So because here I really was in make something happen mood and got into a decent position, but lost the race. So, and then this one. So you can see how aggressive you can cube with a big deficit in a match. So I wasn't sure that this is a cube, but this was one of these typical how bad can it be cubes. You just see some market losers and not too many gammons, but some. So you're the favorite, so just ship it. And then I won this crazy gammon with the doublet. So that was pretty much the only good news in the whole match. So he missed some cube. Yeah, this cube I mentioned, that cube where I totally got confused because, okay, this one he missed. So I don't know whether I would have taken. So, but then wasn't there another one? Yeah, here after my double five. So he correctly plays on. So I was about to say, wow, great play on, or I said it even. Most players don't find this play on. And I thought he found it, but then he cubed me when it was really way too good. So I couldn't make much sense of this. So if he cubes this, which is a gigantic mistake, then he must have thought that this wasn't good enough. So I would have already passed here, of course. And this decision actually turned out to be correct. So I was pretty sure up to the point, or I was very sure up to the point that he found a very good play on, up to the point that he cubed me when it was far too good. So it was a bit surprising overall. Next one, not surprising at all in a dead race. That's not how you want to make a stand. And here, yeah, I cubed too aggressively. Seems according to the machine. By the way, I commented this. He could have avoided the cube entirely. So, I mean, from the logical point of view, without having a checker really in danger, I mean, how he should have definitely found the take here. So then it's strange if you maybe expecting a cube to make a play that causes you more headache in the take pass decision. So an early bird by me, but with success. It's just like I don't win too many gammons, and if I miss 5-1 even doesn't hit. So it's a position where I'm barely a favorite. So of course you can take these at any score. So I was glad about stealing a point. Next one, back to this when to make a stand, not in a holding game where the opponent has made the bar point. So it takes probably a bit of discipline to give away another point when you are trailing by a lot. But these are not the position types where you can really take more liberal. By the way, I made the same mistake. If you want to see my face, here it is. Yeah, not that it matters again. So here I am on the screen. Forgot to change that. So not a good idea to take this. Next game, another, but this one is perfectly understandable. I wouldn't have known what to do. I know it's an easy take for money. It's maybe not even a double. Maybe yes, I don't know. But, or in unlimited, I should say, some of you, I mean, money that's from 30 years ago, unlimited games, as it is called in XG. So in unlimited games, don't know whether this is already a cube. Maybe not, probably not. So, but I also know at this score, you really have to be so much more conservative. So I don't fault him for that pass at all. Wouldn't have known what to do myself. And then another one of these hopeless situations where you really want to take almost anything, but with less than 20% winning chances, that's just not it. Okay, next game. Okay, here I'm too good to double, but yeah, whatever. I was thinking about cubing before the double sixes, but that was just, I mean, not enough threats, so I lost my market. But cube action was correct. Then we had this game with so many back checkers where at some point I felt compelled to move. I won't go through all the blunders, but it seems like I didn't make many or any or anything. So what about my cube? Yeah, that cube. Okay, it was just absolutely borderline. But you heard me saying, okay, this is going to be a very complicated game. And since I consider myself the better player, I want to play this game on a higher cube level. For example, one mistake that he made before, just killing that checker on the deuce with so many back checkers, put them where they belong. So that's just an example. And I think he continued making some mistakes on the 2 cube, and he missed all the 4 cubes. So that's another reason why you really should cube it. So here I was willing to pass. I mean, that this is a take. I would have passed this probably with 12% winning chances, but you can see all the missed cubes. I think I talked enough about them. I mean, since I only had 2.5% winning chances, so whatever. But later on, did it get close at any point? So these are all small mistakes because my wins are so low that I'm so far away from taking, so it doesn't cost him much. So again, same argument. By the way, I'm curious about my making the bar point. Yeah, better than slotting. Mainly because it increases gammon rates for both players and trailing 9 away, 2 away. So that greatly favors me. I guess an unlimited place would be about the same. This cube a bit too early, but of course, I mean, for all the reasons I didn't mind. So here, yeah, I mentioned this one. I should have run out. And that was it. And he should have, of course, sealed the deal by sending me back in the race. That's the reason why I should have run out, because I don't want to give him the opportunity to gain ground in the race by rolling small numbers. So I diversified his numbers. Big, good for the race. Small, also got good for the race because he can hit me. Same thing here. So he didn't hit me. So it didn't matter, but nothing mattered anymore in this match. Again, congrats, Cato, for winning this great tournament. I will just do a run. I didn't see too many checker pair blunders, so I just want to see if I caught them all. So let's look just at my checker pair blunders. So this one I didn't talk. No, this. Okay, it escaped. See, I felt there must have been something else. So again, too aggressive with the back checkers. So see some patterns here. I should have just kept patient. I saw the duplication of 3s, so that was I mean, you can see threes hit everywhere and split as well. So that was a checker blunder I didn't discuss. Let's just go through them, and there were not many. So this one I found, so oops. So this one we talked about. This one was also, so actually checker play was not that bad. This one we discussed. And this one. So those were the checker play blunders. So I guess that was it. End of the tournament, end of this video series. Was a lot of fun. I think I played pretty well. That, of course, makes it even more fun, or probably, I mean, in the last match where I was almost dead, I probably would have minded playing badly because I was so happy to somehow turn it around. But in general, I think I will make an account of all the performances, but I think it was really good. Some interesting stuff. And okay, maybe now I have to think what else I'm going to do. What other videos? Probably this year in spring at some point. The individual world championship is starting, so certainly I will record that. And in between, I will certainly find something. So hope you have enjoyed the series. And until next time, bye-bye.